The Hashira training arc is the next step in the grand story of Demon Slayer, and believe us, this arc is very short. So short in fact that you could easily read through all the manga chapters in just one day. So because it's got such a short length compared to the other arcs in the story, we decided to give you the gist of the Hashira training arc within about 5 minutes. Naturally, this video is going to be full of spoilers, so there's your warning. Now let's get started. The story starts right after the Swordsmith Village arc, and just like every other arc, Tanjiro again got severely injured and wakes up at the Butterfly Mansion. He was informed that the casualties at the Swordsmith Village were kept as low as possible, and the two Hashira that were helping him were back at full strength after 2 days of sleep. It seems that Tanjiro was also recovering a lot faster than before too. Meanwhile, Zenitsu was totally fawning over Nezuko when he found out that Nezuko had conquered the sun. However, Inosuke came by 2 days earlier and made sure that Nezuko remembered his name. So when Inosuke's name came from Nezuko's mouth, Zenitsu was livid. Meanwhile, at the Ubuyashiki mansion, an emergency Hashira meeting was held concerning the altering of Muzan's goal. According to Lady Amane, Muzan might go straight against Nezuko now that she has conquered the sun. She speculates that an all-out war is approaching and they need to be prepared. Thus, she asked about the strange mark that appeared on Mitsuri and Muichiro during the attack on the Swordsmith Village. She then explains that similar marks started appearing on the first breathing style users in the Sengoku era. According to Lady Amane, the Demon Slayers from the Sengoku era were very close to defeating Muzan, but they somehow failed. And after a certain point, the mark just stopped appearing as well. So the information regarding the mark was pretty hazy. That's why she decided to first ask Tanjiro how he unlocked the mark, but he failed to explain it in a very understandable way. The same applies to Mitsuri too, but Muichiro informed the others that his body was at a very high temperature and his heartbeat had exceeded 200 beats per minute. Then, Muichiro further explains that it also might depend on whether the combatant is in a do or die situation. Then, Lady Amane decided that every Demon Slayer should get the opportunity to claim that mark. Thus, the Hashira had to plan a training regimen for the other Demon Slayers so that they also could get the opportunity to awaken the Demon Slayer mark. That's how the Hashira training arc gets started, and in the meantime, demons stop appearing at night. It was almost like the calm before the storm. Then, after a few incidents, the Hashiras will start to train the Demon Slayers. And to our surprise, Tengen Uzui will be returning in this arc, but only as a mentor. The Hashira training regimen was divided into several parts, and each part would be handled by a specific Hashira. For starters, Uzui will give basic stamina training, and then they will face Mitsuri as a hellish flexibility training partner, and Muichiro will give quick movement training. But it doesn't stop there, oh no. The training then moves on to the Snake Hashira Iguro Obadai, who will give sword revision training. The Wind Hashira Sanemi will give infinite pounding training, which sounds weird, but hopefully it won't be bad enough. I'm not holding my breath. Then, the final destination will be Gyome's muscle enforcement training. If you win nothing, as you still need to train constantly in order to be in the marked state. Now you might think a couple people are missing from the training regimen. Well, Shinobu chose not to participate because she needed to prepare as much poison as possible before the final battle. But the fan favorite Gyuto Miyoka chose not to participate either. But thanks to Tanjiro's talk no jutsu, he convinced Gyu to join in as well. Tanjiro doesn't join the training sessions right away as he was still recovering, but when he did join the training sessions, he cleared one by one swiftly. Then, Sanemi saw a demonic eye laying around their training grounds. The scene then moved to Muzan, who has decided to visit the Ubuyashiki mansion. The anime should end at this point, or it might stretch to the discussion between Muzan and Kagaya. Who knows? Anyway, that's what will happen in the Hashira training arc. Apparently, the anime will be adding the light novel stories as well, but the manga only contains this much. We hope you like the gist of the story, and we were certainly happy that we could cover this much in this short of time. If you made it to the end, then consider subscribing to our channel to keep getting updates on our upcoming videos. Thanks a lot for watching.